Hey, hi. I didn't I didn't expect to find you here, but I'm really glad I did. Can I can I sit down? Just for a minute. I promise I won't take up too much of your time. I know you're probably wondering why I'm even talking to you right now. Why I'm here. And honestly, I've been asking myself the same question all day. But I need to ask you something, and I figured this was the best place to do it, where it's quiet, where no one else is around. So, can I sit? Thank you. Okay, so this is going to sound really weird, and I'm already regretting how I'm about to say this, but I need your help with homework. Yeah, I know. I know how that sounds coming from me, the girl who supposedly has everything together. But I'm serious. I really do need help with calculus. And you're the best at it. Everyone knows that. And I thought, maybe, if you weren't too busy, you could help me understand some of it. I'm not asking you to do my work or anything. I need someone to explain it in a way that actually makes sense. And for some reason, I feel like you'd be really good at that. So, would you? Would you be willing to help me? I know we don't really talk or hang out or anything like that, but I've always thought you seemed nice and smart and approachable. Even though I've never actually approached you before now, which probably makes this whole thing even weirder. But yeah, that's why I'm here, to ask for your help. You're looking at me like you don't believe me. And honestly, I don't blame you. Because if I'm being completely honest, there's more to it than just homework. But I'm not ready to. I can't just. Can we start with the calculus? Please? And maybe the rest will make sense later. I brought my textbook and my notes, which are kind of a mess, but can I sit closer? I mean, if we're going to go over problems together, it makes sense to be able to see the same page, right? Okay, I'm just going to move over here. There. Now we can both see. So, this chapter, derivatives and limits, I don't understand how to approach these problems. The teacher explains it, and I'm writing everything down, but then when I try to do it on my own, my mind just goes blank. Do you ever feel like that? Like you understand something in the moment, but then later it's just gone? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not as smart as everyone thinks I am. Sorry, that was kind of heavy. Let's look at this problem. Number 15. Find the derivative of this function. I know I'm supposed to use the power rule or the chain rule or something, but I keep getting lost in all the steps. Could you walk me through it, like step by step? And don't worry about going too slow. I promise I won't get bored. Actually, I think I need you to go slow so I can actually absorb it. Is that okay? You're being really patient with me. I wasn't sure if you would be. I mean, I know I just showed up out of nowhere asking for help, and we barely know each other. But you're not making me feel stupid or annoying, which is really nice. A lot of people just assume I have everything figured out because of how I look or who I hang out with. But the truth is, I'm just as lost as anyone else. maybe even more lost. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm supposed to be focusing on the math. It's just, I don't know, sitting here with you feels comfortable in a way I wasn't expecting. Okay, back to the problem. So you're saying I need to bring down the exponent and then subtract 1 from the power. Oh, okay. I think I see it now. So if the function is x to the 3rd power, the derivative would be 3x squared. Yeah, that makes sense. You explain it so much better than my teacher does. Can we try another one? I want to make sure I actually understand this. Number 16. Okay, let me try to work through this one while you watch. And if I mess up, just let me know. So, the function is, okay, I bring down the 4, and then, wait, I already messed up, didn't I? I thought I had it, but then I second-guessed myself, and now I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I needed your help. I keep doubting myself, even when I'm on the right track. Could you show me again? Just one more time? I promise I'm trying. I really am. It's just hard for me to trust that I'm doing it right. Especially when it comes to things like this, where there's a clear right and wrong answer. In other parts of my life, things are more complicated. But math should be simple. Except it's not. Not for me. You're probably wondering why I'm even in this class if I'm struggling so much. And honestly, I ask myself the same thing. I guess I wanted to challenge myself, prove that I could do something hard. But now I'm starting to think I bit off more than I could chew. Or maybe I just needed the right person to help me. Someone who doesn't make me feel bad for not getting it right away. Someone like you. Okay, I think I'm ready to try again. Let me work through this step by step. Bring down the exponent, 4. Multiply it by the coefficient, so that's 4 times 2, which is 8. Then reduce the exponent by 1, so it becomes x to the 3rd power. So the answer is 8x cubed? I did it! I actually did it! Oh my God, I can't believe I actually got it right. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how good it feels to finally understand this. I've been staring at these problems for days, feeling like an idiot. But you made it make sense in like 5 minutes. You're really good at this, at teaching, at explaining things. Have you ever thought about becoming a tutor or like a teacher? Because I think you'd be amazing at it. You're patient and clear, and you don't make people feel dumb for asking questions, which is actually pretty rare. Most people just get frustrated when you don't understand something right away, but you just calmly explained it again, and that means a lot to me, more than you probably realize. So, I have a confession to make, and you're probably going to think I'm weird or manipulative or something, but I can't keep pretending. I didn't actually need help with calculus. I mean, okay, I do struggle with it sometimes. That part is true. But I didn't come here because I was desperate for homework help. I came here because I wanted an excuse to talk to you, to sit next to you, to be close to you, without it being obvious. And asking for homework help seemed like the perfect cover, because it's believable, right? The popular girl who's struggling in class asks the smart guy for help. Except now I feel terrible because you've been so nice and helpful, and I've basically been lying to you this whole time. Or, not lying exactly, but not being completely honest either. I'm sorry. I should have just been upfront with you from the beginning, but I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to just walk up to you and say what I really wanted to say. Because what I really wanted to say is, I've been noticing you for a while now. I know that probably sounds strange coming from me, the girl who everyone notices, who's always surrounded by people. But the truth is, I've been noticing you, the way you sit in the back of the class and actually pay attention. The way you help people without making a big deal out of it. The way you seem so comfortable being yourself, even when no one else is watching. And I wanted to get to know you. I wanted to talk to you, to hear your voice, to see what it would be like to just be around you. But I didn't know how to make that happen because we're in such different social circles, and I didn't want you to think I was just, I don't know, slumming it or using you for something. So I came up with this plan. Ask for homework help, sit next to you, and hope that maybe you'd see me as more than just the popular girl. Maybe you'd see me as just me. And now I've completely ruined it by admitting all of this. Great job. Really smooth. You're just staring at me now. And I can't tell if you're mad or confused or please say something. Anything. You're not mad? You're saying you kind of suspected something was up? Of course you did. You're too smart to fall for my terrible excuse. I should have known better than to try to trick someone as observant as you. But you're also saying you're glad I came over? Even if my reasons were less than honest? Really? I don't know why, but hearing you say that makes me feel so much better. Like maybe I didn't completely mess this up. Can I tell you something else? Something I've been wanting to say for even longer? I think you're really interesting and cute and, I don't know, different from everyone else I know. Most people I hang out with are so concerned with appearances, with being seen, with being liked. But you just seem to exist in your own world. And I find that really attractive. I know that might sound weird, coming from someone like me, but it's true. I've spent so much of my life trying to be what other people expect, trying to fit into this mold of what a popular girl should be, always smiling, always perfect, always surrounded by people. But when I'm around you, even just sitting here in the library, I feel like I can just breathe. Like I don't have to perform or pretend or be anything other than myself. And that's something I haven't felt in a really long time. So yeah, I came here under false pretenses. But what I'm feeling right now, sitting next to you, talking to you, this is real. This is the most real I've felt in months. And I wanted you to know that you're quiet again. And I'm starting to think maybe I said too much. I have a habit of doing that, saying too much when I'm nervous. But you make me nervous, in the best way. Like, my heart is racing right now, just from sitting this close to you. Can you Can you feel it? If you put your hand right here, you'd feel how fast it's beating. I don't usually let people see me like this. Vulnerable, uncertain, rambling. But with you, it feels okay. It feels safe. And I think that's because you're not judging me. You're not comparing me to some idea of who you think I should be. You're just listening. Really listening. And that means more to me than you could possibly know. I know this is a lot to throw at you all at once, and I don't expect you to have all the answers right now. I don't even know what I'm expecting. I just knew I couldn't keep walking past you in the hallways, stealing glances at you in class, wondering what your voice sounds like when you're relaxed and comfortable. I had to do something. I had to take a chance, even if it meant embarrassing myself, even if it meant risking rejection. Because the alternative was just continuing to wonder, continuing to watch you from a distance, continuing to feel this pull toward you without ever acting on it. And I'm tired of living like that. Tired of being too scared to go after what I want. So here I am, sitting next to you in the library, confessing things I never thought I'd have the courage to say, and hoping that maybe you feel even a fraction of what I'm feeling right now. Do you? You don't have to answer right away. I know this is sudden and overwhelming, but if there's even a small chance that you've noticed me too, that you've wondered what it would be like to talk to me, to get to know me, then maybe we could try. Try spending more time together. Try seeing where this goes, without the pretense of homework help, without the social circles and expectations and all the noise. Just you and me, getting to know each other. Would you want that? Because I would. I really, really would. You're smiling. Why are you smiling? Is it because I'm being ridiculous? Or because you think I'm cute when I'm nervous? Either way, I'll take it. Because at least you're smiling. At least you're not running away. And that gives me hope. Hope that maybe this wasn't a huge mistake. Hope that maybe you've been noticing me too, even if you never said anything. You're nodding. You're actually nodding. Oh my God. You have been noticing me. I don't know whether to feel relieved or embarrassed, because that means all those times I was trying to be subtle, all those times I thought I was hiding my interests so well, you knew. You knew the whole time. And you still let me go through with my ridiculous homework excuse. I can't decide if that's sweet or cruel, but I'm leaning towards sweet. Because you could have called me out. You could have made this so much more awkward than it already is, but you didn't. You just let me talk. Let me stumble through my confession. And now you're telling me you're glad I finally said something, because you didn't know how to approach me either. Really? You were nervous about talking to me? That's actually kind of adorable. And also incredibly surprising, because from where I'm sitting, you have no reason to be nervous around anyone. You're smart and kind and interesting. And apparently we've both been circling each other for weeks, both too scared to make the first move. We're kind of ridiculous, aren't we? But in the best way. So, what happens now? Do we just pick up where we left off? Do we pretend the last 20 minutes didn't happen and go back to being strangers? Or do we try something different? Because I vote for something different. I vote for us actually getting to know each other without the fear, without the pretense, just honest conversation between two people who are apparently both terrible at expressing their feelings. What do you think? You're saying yes. You're actually saying yes. I don't know why I'm so surprised, but I am, in the best possible way. So when can we do this again? When can we sit together and just talk? Tomorrow? After school? We could meet back here, or we could go somewhere else, somewhere less quiet, where we can actually have a conversation without worrying about disturbing people. Maybe get coffee, or just walk around. I don't really care what we do. I just want to spend more time with you. Listen to me. I sound like such a sap, but I don't even care, because this is how you make me feel. Soft and hopeful and genuinely happy. And I haven't felt this way in such a long time. So yeah, tomorrow after school, it's a date. Well, not a date, unless you want it to be. God, I'm making this so awkward. Let's just call it spending time together and see where it goes from there. Does that sound okay? Perfect. I should probably let you get back to your studying. I've taken up enough of your time with my fake homework emergency. But before I go, can I just say thank you? Thank you for not making me feel stupid. Thank you for listening to my rambling confession. Thank you for saying yes. You have no idea how much this means to me. Or maybe you do. Maybe you understand exactly how I'm feeling, because you've been feeling it too. Either way, I'm really glad I found you here today, even if my excuse was terrible. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Same time, same library. And this time, no textbooks required. Just you and me, and whatever conversation we end up having. I'm already looking forward to it, more than you know. Okay, I'm going to go now, before I say something even more embarrassing. Good night. Sleep well, and dream about tomorrow, because I know I will. Wait, before I actually leave, can I ask you one more thing? When you noticed me, when you started paying attention, what was it that made you curious? Was it something I said, or did, or... You're saying it was the way I smiled at you once in the hallway a few weeks ago. I smiled at you? I don't even remember doing that, but apparently it stuck with you. That's actually really sweet, and kind of makes me wish I'd smiled at you more often. But I was too busy trying to act cool and unaffected, when really I was just nervous every time I saw you. Nervous and excited and hoping you'd look my way. Turns out you were looking my way the whole time. We really are ridiculous. But I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change any of this, because it led us here, to this moment, to this conversation. And I think that's exactly where we're supposed to be. Okay, now I'm really going. I promise. See you tomorrow. Don't forget about me. Not that I think you could. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'm walking away now, but I keep looking back, and you're still watching me. which makes my heart do this stupid, fluttery thing. Okay, I'm turning the corner now, and you're out of sight. But I can still feel you, still feel the warmth of sitting next to you, the sound of your voice. And I just know, tomorrow is going to be amazing. Because we're finally going to stop dancing around each other and just be honest about what we want, about how we feel. And I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. I'm home now, lying in bed, replaying everything that happened today. The way you looked at me when I sat down. The way you patiently explained the math problems even though you probably knew I didn't really need help. The way you smiled when I finally confessed. I keep thinking about tomorrow, about what we'll talk about what it'll feel like to sit across from you without any pretense. Just two people who like each other, getting to know each other. It feels surreal, like something out of a movie. The popular girl and the smart guy, it's such a cliche. But I don't care, because it's our cliche, our story. And I want to see where it goes. I wonder if you're thinking about me right now, the way I'm thinking about you. I wonder if you're lying in bed, replaying our conversation, smiling to yourself the way I'm smiling right now. I hope you are. I hope I'm on your mind, the same way you're on mine. You know what's funny? Before today, I was so scared. Scared of rejection, scared of being vulnerable, scared of putting myself out there. But now that I've done it, now that I've told you how I feel lighter. Like I've been carrying this weight around for weeks and I finally got to put it down. And that's because of you. Because you made it safe for me to be honest. You didn't laugh at me, or dismiss me, or make me feel silly. You just listened. And then you said yes. You said yes. I still can't quite believe it, but I'm so glad you did. So glad we're finally doing this. Finally taking a chance on whatever this is between us. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. But for now, I should probably try to sleep, even though I'm way too excited to actually fall asleep. My mind is racing, thinking about you, about us, about all the possibilities. But I'm going to close my eyes and try to drift off. And when I wake up, it'll be one day closer to seeing you again. One day closer to our coffee date, or walk, or whatever we end up doing. As long as I'm with you, I don't care what we do. I just want to be near you, hear your voice, see your smile, feel that flutter in my chest every time you look at me. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be good. Really good. Good night, wherever you are. I hope you're thinking of me the way I'm thinking of you. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on me. On us. I won't let you down. I promise. Now sleep. Let yourself drift. And when you wake up, we'll be one day closer to starting something new. Something real. Something I've been waiting for longer than I realized. Good night. See you soon. Sweet dreams.